Hello and welcome to Roofing Road Trips live from Roofers Coffee Shop. We are in New Orleans at the Certainteed Contractor's Edge Business Building Workshop. That's a lot to say, but it's BBW and it is amazing. What a success. So we wanted to have a live roofing road trips so we could really talk to some folks here a little bit more in depth and find out everything that's going. I'm Heidi Ellsworth, your host today, and we have Antonio and Steve here. Gentlemen, I am so excited to have you here.
Glad to be here too.
It is great.
I'm also glad to be
Awesome.
here.
So let's start with some introductions. Can you introduce yourself? Tell us about your business.
Absolutely. So I'm Antonio Brown. I work for Roof Gecko. I'm the Vice President of Sales and Marketing. We're a 6-year-old company based out of Baton Rouge. We're growing, ever growing, like everyone's trying to do.
I love it.
And you know, we're here to stay. We have awesome branding, and we're excited to be here too.
It's a great day.
Oh yeah, absolutely a great day. There's plenty of people to network with. A lot of learning material here too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of learning.
A lot. It is so cool. And Steve, for those few people who don't know you, could you introduce yourself and tell us about your business?
I am Steve Spence, one of the managing partners of Project Map-It. We're an interactive mapping platform for contractors across all spaces, but roofing is definitely our #1 industry, and I absolutely love it here.
You are an all-time favorite here.
Us and Certainteed are best friends. We love Certainteed. This is the first time, though, that we've ever had a business building workshop on a field, so that's pretty impressive.
We're on the field,
We're
and
on
look,
the
right
field.
up there is Caesar.
Yeah.
You can't see it, but Caesar's head is right up there
Yes, it
for
is.
Caesar's Superdome. It is so cool. So let's start with you, Steve. Talk to us a little bit. You've been here, I think, almost from the beginning. Talk to us about the history of the BBW and why it's so important.
Yeah, I mean, I've been here. This is the 3rd season, and it's the 3rd show of the 3rd season for business building workshops. I was there at the very first one 3 years ago.
Yeah.
It was in Nashville where the Titans play. And actually last month, we actually went back to Nashville. So it was our 2nd time there. But no, this is one of my favorite things, right? Like I travel during the travel season, like most vendors in my space. From October till about March, April.
Yep.
And my favorite events always are the BBWs. I mean, I'm a sports guy, so who doesn't like going to venues like this? I've been to 20, I think now 21 or 20 MLB and NFL stadiums.
Yeah, it's so good. So Certainteed has really made a commitment since 2023 to have these gatherings, right? These BBWs, the business building workshops, to help contractors grow their business and get the information they need for success. They do them in all types of sports facilities around the country. You just said the Titans. I know we're here. I think they're going to be at Soldier Field later on this year. It's just such a cool concept, and contractors learn a lot. So Antonio, this is your first time here, right?
Yes, this is.
Okay, tell us what this has meant to you and your team, and kind of how your day has gone so far.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is we're kind of sharpening both edges of the sword. So we're doing a lot of team building with our employees from the company, and we're also doing a lot of networking with other companies in our area, and we're all learning together, which is the biggest thing. Our company's super education based, and that's what we're all doing here. We're learning about Certainteed, their products, why it benefits our customers, and it's a huge opportunity for other companies to all learn about each other as well and what's going on in the industry. I think having everyone come together and network and just be here is remarkable that they're able to do this.
Let's put it all together.
Yeah.
They are right now. There's classes. There's been classes all day. I know you've been in a number of them. Steve has been teaching them. We taught one. Talk to me just a little bit about how important really some of the just understanding the Certainteed products and what they provide when it comes to warranties, performance. I mean, there's so much new stuff going on from Certainteed. To me, it's really cool.
Yeah, it absolutely is. I mean, especially with the work they're doing with solar. It's a huge thing across the whole country with rising energy prices. It helps homeowners out with their bills. It helps, the longevity of their house as well, their roof. Their siding is amazing.
Yeah.
I know they've been playing with it for years now, but the siding is absolutely incredible. Yeah, I mean it's a lot, and it means a lot to all these companies here that may just do roofing now, but want to get into doing other things as well.
Yeah.
Kind of be a one-stop shop for customers, which
Yeah.
is pretty cool.
You know, they have panelization over there at CertainTeed that's now delivering basically houses in panels that are put together. Have you seen
I
that?
saw that on their social media feed
So
and LinkedIn the
cool.
other day.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
We just had some of their folks come over. We interviewed. Now, like you said, contractors, if they want to be focused in on roofing, like I know we talked about earlier,
Yep.
or if you want to start adding more construction services, siding, whatever, it's kind of everything is here for you.
It's all here for us. It's all here for us to learn about, and it all works together too.
Yeah.
Which is huge. It all works together, and it all has the same goal of energy savings, longevity, and lower cost for the homeowner over time.
Yeah, it's so cool. So I want to talk a little bit about some of those business builders that are out there. And big one is marketing, AI, and everything you talked about in your class. I was able to sit in your class for a little while, Steve. It
Yeah.
was amazing.
Thank you.
Talk to us a little bit about what you're seeing that direction and kind of what's some of the feedback you're getting from the classes as you're talking to the contractors about really adopting technology and AI.
Yeah, first of all, Antonio, I love your logo and your company name.
Appreciate it.
Kudos to that. I saw them yesterday at the event, the happy hour event, and the first thing I said was like, that stands out.
Oh,
And
yeah.
as a roofing company man, that's what you want. You want something that stands out. You
Yeah.
guys do a good job of that. Yeah, so this is the third time I've been to a BBW this year, and each time I go to a new one, I evolve the presentation because I'm not kidding. Just 3 months ago, the way AI is kind of filtering more into this industry has changed, right?
Mhm.
So my presentation has changed a little bit. So yeah, so look, SEO is still around, but there's a thing called GEO, generative engine optimization, and we talked a lot about that in the first class this morning. And it's just right. And I'll do it in 30 seconds or less. SEO, you don't believe me. SEO, the old way is like a person says roofer near me, and Google spits out a big list of website URLs. So it's giving the homeowner a bunch of options, whereas now people are typing in AI, hey, I'm looking for a reputable roofing company in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I want them to have over 100 reviews, and please give me your best pick. And AI gives you 1 or 2 answers, or maybe 3 companies.
Right.
So there's no longer a laundry list. And so the homeowner buying experience is becoming more, oh, let me see what AI is telling me, and I'm going to believe AI, as opposed to, oh, let me see a keyword with a list of 10, 20, how many pages you go through on a Google search, and searching a bunch.
Yeah.
So the way you have to promote your company is shifting as well, right?
Yeah.
Like your website's very, very important, but all of these other things, such as a roofer's coffee shop directory, a project map and profile page, AI is looking at all that stuff.
Right. That, it's that third party.
It's becoming very, very important.
Domain authority.
Yep.
It is so important. We've kind of found that for the coffee shops, Roofer's Coffee Shop, we're a little bit of the darling of AI, as you are with Project Map It.
Well, Antonio, so this morning at 5 o'clock when I was preparing for this presentation, I type in there, I said, is Project Map It a good sales and marketing tool? And I did a deep research, and it spit it out, the answer, and the answer, of course, was yes.
Of course,
but
of course.
More importantly, it cites the sources. And the sources that it cited the most for the answer it gave was Roofer's Coffee Shop, Metal Coffee Shop, because we have a directory
on there.
And we've done some podcasts with you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it just goes to show like AI is definitely changing the landscape a bit.
It's a whole new way of thinking. And you are vice president of sales and marketing. So you've got this big job in front of you. What are some of the things, along with Steve's class? I know you guys were in our class. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
What are some of the things you're really looking at trend-wise in marketing to help your company stand out besides the awesome branding that you're already doing?
Yeah, no, the first step was the branding, but that's a very small step because everyone's looking online.
Right.
So our referrals can only go so far, lead gen can only go so far in traditional aspects. So, one of the things that we do in every single job that we put up is we get a 5-star review. We get a good review at least. And if we did something wrong, then we correct it to make sure we get that review.
Yeah.
That helps out a lot. So Google, Better Business Bureau, even Yelp still counts.
Yeah.
And then also trying to find platforms like your own where we can get on and get that online presence.
Yeah.
Having an awesome website's awesome, but you only have 4 or 5 visitors a week, then it doesn't really mean much.
It doesn't do much.
So, just reaching out and using AI is a huge tool. The sooner you can adopt it, the easier it is to grow, I would say.
Yeah.
And you just got to stay ahead with it.
Yeah.
You know, it was interesting because in the class this morning we asked how many people have found that homeowners, and we're going to talk residential here, are asking more questions, are doing more research, and every hand in the audience went up. So it seems that at this point, getting your company out there with case studies, with the pictures of their jobs on the map, with all of everything that you're doing, telling your story, not being shy to tell your story is more important than ever.
Oh, it is, absolutely. Just having presence. Doesn't even
Mhm.
have to be roofing presence. Just
Yeah.
presence online and in front of people is the biggest thing you can do for yourself nowadays.
Yeah. And so,
Google is shifting in the industry to less emphasis on keyword structure and stuff like that on your domain authority on your website and stuff,
yeah.
to I need fresh content that shows that you're a real company doing real projects
Yes.
in real areas in real neighborhoods.
Yep. And we're still, I mean, we're trying to put up multiple reels a week on
Yes.
YouTube and Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah.
We're doing everything we can.
Yeah.
We actually have two of our reps over there right now. Those are the guys that pump out all of our content for us.
I love it.
Yep.
I love it. And it's so important. And
Yeah.
everyone sees you and knows you're part of the community
Absolutely.
as you do it. You know, speaking about community, I do want to talk just a little bit. I mean, like we said, there is so many great contractors here and there's so much. I want to take this opportunity, since I have both of you, to talk a little bit about 2026, right? There's a lot of things that, you know, closing up 2025, we went through the labor shortage, some political craziness with tariffs. You know, there's just been economy kind of up and down. I'm kind of curious. I would love to look into your crystal ball of what are some of the things you're looking forward to in 2026 as in trends and that where you're kind of focused for your business.
Yeah, so 2026 it's a year for us. It's going to be 100% growth. That is what we're doing this year. We're going to be opening up a lot of different markets across different states. Louisiana is great. Baton Rouge is great, but it can only do so much for us. And we're looking to be a national brand, not just a Louisiana brand. And that's what we're kind of geared towards with our branding and everything. So a lot of it is going to be using AI, getting that online presence so people know when we come to a new town or a new state, they know who we are before we even get there. Our goal, and I'm sure you guys have heard this before, is to be that the Chick-fil-A of roofing.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? Everyone knows Chick-fil-A,
Yeah.
and they always remember the good times too.
Yeah.
So that's our goal this year.
I love
Just
it.
A lot of
Are
growth.
you closed on Sundays?
We are closed on Sundays.
Oh, even better. Look at that.
That works out perfect. You know, I love that. And I love the goal oriented, right? Really looking at it and understanding where you need to go. More than ever, it's going to be important that you have that national map. You're on the map, using the map and on the map nationally, because that's really what does take you to that next, all those new locations.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. People could just look us up, look at our jobs, and see what we've done and the quality of work that we put up.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that. Okay. Magic ball. What do you see for 2026?
We want to have the biggest, I mean, it's cliche, right?
Yeah.
Everybody wants to grow, but we do want to have the biggest growth of a year that we've ever had.
Yeah, I love
I think we're aligned to do that. We have some really big partnerships. Our focus is roofing and siding, because that's where we have the best relationships, right? We're with three very good, like amazing, the best supply companies out there, QXO, SRS, and ABC Supply.
Love it.
We want to really nurture those relationships, and Certainteed, obviously we always grow with them. So just really honing in on those partnerships. And then as far as our system goes, we're going to update our UI a little bit.
Ooh.
So we're going to modernize the map a little bit, some functionalities there. So we're excited for that. Some integrations, and then definitely we're going to infuse a lot of AI. To be honest with you.
Oh yeah. AI is the word, I think, of where we're going. You know, one of the other things that we're really seeing, and it has to go with what you were talking about with AI and everything else, is this ability to storytell. To storytell in an authentic, real way that people can relate to. We were talking about that a little bit earlier with your team, and that is really important to you, that education and really having, what did you say, you spent 9 hours in someone's house because they had so many questions?
Spent 9 hours in a home before. I wrote down, I got to the point where I was writing down questions that I didn't have the answers to, stepping outside, making a bunch of phone calls, and come back with a bunch of answers. And then we get the next batch and go over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And that's what people need. That's what they want. And that's how you build trust with your company and with the system you're installing.
Yeah. Truth.
Yes.
Really. And if you don't, I love that. If you don't know the answer, find out.
Yeah.
Don't
absolutely.
just fake it. Yeah. You were ahead of the game so much with your technology and the map. You tell a story every day for contractors across the country with the beauty of their projects and really showing that. How do you see our industry kind of changing that way and really the transparency that is starting to come out of technology?
Yeah, I mean, we actually feel lucky that, I mean, in the AI world, we keep saying AI. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Zane's in the background going, man, if I hear AI one more time. But but in all honesty, the way Google is in the way people are searching, the way people are found, companies, roofing companies like RoofGecko are found, are through authentic, real installations and jobs they've done, telling their story, um, talking to homeowners. So that reputation, the emphasis was 100% on reputation. And luckily enough, that's exactly what Project Map it does. It shows
Exactly.
reputation. So I think we're lined up for a good year
Right time,
because
right
we are right
place.
time, right place, because we are fitting the mold of exactly what Google and everybody wants.
I have to say, we feel the same way at the coffee shops.
Yeah.
We are looking to a tremendously successful 2026, and it's because of our partnerships with
Amen.
you, Steve, and with what you and we have been able to do,
Been around a
and with
while.
Certainteed and with our contractors. So
I agree. It's gonna be a great year for just about everyone here.
I think so too. Thank you, gentlemen.
Cheers. Cheers,
Cheers.
2026.
Cheers.
Thanks for
Thank
having
you.
us.
Thank you.
Yep.
And thank you for watching. This has been so great. We're going to come back. We're actually probably going to have another roofing road trip, and then we have a bunch of interviews. So we are not even close to done. But for those of you listening to this as a roofing road trip, be sure to subscribe to all of our podcasts under the RLW navigation on Roofers Coffee Shop or any of our coffee shops. And be sure to subscribe because you don't want to miss a single episode. We'll see you next time on Roofing Road Trips.